Alright, so I'm not going to touch anything. I'm just going to keep it here, and I'll update in between. But in case you guys are tuning in, Fat Guys Little Coats took game one. I'm not going to update it until mid-match because technical difficulties, and I don't want them to be sad boys. Yes, I don't want to. We can. I don't want to touch anything until the match is over because the computer just died, and then I brought it back up, and then they said it went black. So I don't want to touch anything until I'm sure it won't happen again in the middle of their match. So, but basically, they took Fat Guys Little Coats took game one. Please no, Ness. No, Ness, don't stop. This is not a good idea. But.
Ryuin was 3-0 in his finals.
Were they?
So it's going to be very difficult when they come back.
All right, we got some top tier commentary from Mr. Ryan Ness. Fourth right now, third best PR main. Powerhouse commentary, 14th best.
They're actually not doing bad. They're actually in the lead, which is maybe definitely.
They are slightly in the lead.
I don't know if they've gone to Town and City yet because both their characters are
excel at Town and City. I think game one was Smashville.
Oh yeah, that's
pretty sure they just.
Steak for sheep.
I'm pretty sure they just gentlemen to Smashville game one. I don't know. I just assume Smashville game one is gentlemen because you're a douche if you don't gentleman Smashville.
So they just need to defeat Gyro or Dazwa, and this is very winnable.
Boom! There we go.
That's even better.
And then there's Dazwa's. Yeah. But Zambian has 2 stocks and Ruin has 1. Looking game 2 is in their favor. But there's a reason Daz was number 1 in the state. So don't carry chickens before the hatch. There is. It's because he's good. What do you think about Zambian's great Ryu? I don't say Ryu.
He hasn't been playing it for very long, but it's now the best Ryu in the game.
Is it?
Well, like, yeah. JPEGs and Ice-T are close second. I don't know who's better in between them. But,
I don't know if it's just DD's good against Ryu, but I feel like Ryu isn't that super great of a character.
Well, he loses to a lot of mid-tiers, like, randomly, and, like, he does well against top tiers like Fox and stuff, but he randomly has his matchups like against Bowser Jr. for example, or like a character with projectiles. Like he loses to Mega Man and he loses to Kirby. I just know those.
Interesting. So
he does well against top tiers, but like there's these gimmicky characters that they struggle against.
So Fat Guy Little Coat, Ryuin, they're both at 1 game apiece. And let's go into game 3. Looks like Gile and Dazwa are talking about where they want to counterpick to. Seems like they decided on back to Smashville, question mark. So did they go Town and City game 1? Because they won game 1.
I did not see game 1.
I was not commentating game 1, so I have no idea.
Smashville's just a pretty balanced stage. It's not heavily in blue team's favor, and they're doing a lot better than red team.
Yeah, they played last game real good. Game 2 is
And now they've got a great opening.
pretty heavy advantage. Great opening. See if they can maintain it.
She can get it. Seems like a pretty good team because she has trouble killing, but she can get damage.
Racked up damage, and then yeah.
Gannon has a lot of good moves.
I mean, they team it basically anything. All of them are together.
Okay, I got Brawl.
All right, Mr. Ryan S is hopping out for Brawl. Don't trip on your way there. All right, so Gile killed Zombian, I think with the bear. Looked like a bear. So right now we got Fat Guy's Little Coats have slight lead, but both Sheik and there goes Sheik. There goes the lead. Back to basically even. This is going to be a tight game 3. Nice evasion from Ruin for Giles' side B. And then Giles going way off, but he looks like he's going to make it back from that. Got a Smash 4 Magna Hands going on. And then Ruin didn't go for the follow-up on Sheik, but instead to go for Dazwa. Misses the after boost kick, but A for effort. Both on the ledge. Let's see how they handle that. And looks like Dazwa's taking Zombie and pretty far off stage. Well, Giles loses his first stock. And there goes Zombie in second stock. So looks pretty much. Oh no, we still got That Guy's Little Coats has stock advantage, and it looks like that might be nope. Ruin makes it back with a nicely timed, nicely spaced tether grab with Zero Suit, and then looks like they're all doing pretty. Sheik looks pretty close to dying, and Ruin looks like he's going to lose his second stop pretty soon. Although he gets Gile in that nice after boost kick and gets some kills off the top, and goes for Dazwa, misses. Well, Zombie is playing with Gile in the corner. He's off stage trying to get back. DBZ's taking all my commentators. Alright, so looking pretty. They got a slight advantage, but Gile doesn't get taken off the top, but gets some nice damage up in there. And then Zombie with that True Shoryuken right on Dazwa, take him out. High percentages, but it's anybody's game still. Got Rage factoring in. I mean, Ryu with half Rage is scary. I wouldn't want to be in Gile and Dazwa's shoes right now. Let's put it that way. And Gile makes it back to stage. Dazwa's still at low percent. Gets that up air on Zombie and takes him out. But Ruin looks like he's coming back for that retribution for killing his teammate. Let's see if how he can do this. He's probably going to try and focus on Gile first. And Dazwa's probably going to be the front hit. He's going to try and rack up the damage and let Gile swing in there for the kill. As well, Gile stays out of the way, trying not to die so it doesn't become a 1v1 scenario. Ruin's doing a pretty decent job at staying alive so far. Gets back to the stage, trying not to get tag teamed by them. Gets Gile with it, but looks like Gile's going to make it back to the stage. He's got Dazwa up, and he gets Dazwa. Oh, doesn't get Dazwa, and then fair from Gile takes it. Fat Guys and Little Coats takes game 3. This is going into, this could be the last game of doubles.